Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for the 31st of May 2022. In today's Millwall news, we have this from the Swindon Advertiser, and they're writing a story to deny rumours that Millwall are interested in Harry McKirdy. They're not saying that we are or that we were, they're literally saying we aren't. So that's the story. So let's have a read of this and figure out what the fuck is going on. This is from swindonadvertiser.co.uk. Adversport understands no Millwall interest in Harry McKirdy. Rumours that Millwall are interested in signing Harry McKirdy are currently thought to be wide of the mark. Adversport understands. After scoring 23 goals, not bad, and providing 10 assists for the county ground club last season, McKirdy alerted clubs around the Football League to his attacking talents. Scottish Premiership side Hibernian were the first to reportedly show interest in acquiring the striker, with journalist Alan Nixon, remember him, stating the Easter Road outfit were happy to pay money to lure the striker over the border. According to Nixon, Hibs had marked McKirdy down as a key transfer target as they build a squad for next season. However, those reports surfaced around a month ago. No further information has been released since. Mill's Championship rivals, Coventry City, were next to allegedly be interested in buying 25-year-old, but Coventry Live reporter Andy Turner poured cold water over that narrative around a fortnight ago. The latest team rumoured to want McKirdy has been Millwall, but a source close to the London club suggested the 25-year-old was certainly not a prominent target and may not be on the club's list of targets at all. Exactly. Why would we want someone who can score 23 goals and 10 assists in League 1? League 2? Why would we want someone like that who can score goals? Come on. The player, with another year left on his contract, Swindon do not have to pass McKirdy on should they not want to. Well, they could let him go for free, but I'm sure they would prefer the money. The player himself may also not want to leave, especially since this past campaign was McKirdy's first, scoring 20 plus goals and being hailed as the main man by supporters. Head coach Ben Garner was the first coach to unlock McKirdy's potential, a task the 42-year-old felt he was able to do simply by allowing his maverick forward to be himself. That might be a problem. Maverick forward. Someone with a bit of talent who won't do what he's told. I don't think that's really Gary Rout's style. He plays a formation, he plays tactics, he plays a certain way, and patterns of play and stuff like that. There's no room for mavericks in this game. But during a period which should have featured positivity and optimism over next season's possibilities, there was an all too familiar feeling of here we go again for Town fans when reports broke of Garner's impending shock move to Charlton Athletic last week. Nothing has been confirmed yet, however. This has not stopped supporters hypothesising over the state of Swindon's squad. Should the head coach exit in the coming days and weeks? Well, I would imagine he'll go there then, wouldn't he? If Charlton got any money at all and they can afford it, they'll buy him. And he'll go with the manager who unlocked his potential, you would imagine. But yeah, so a story there saying we are not interested in Harry McKirdy. Because why would we want someone who can score so many goals? Yeah. Were there comments on that story? There are 20 comments on it. Shall we read the comments? Is this going to be fun or what? Don't know. Anything about Millwall, or is it just about Swindon fans moaning? Probably. Yeah, nothing really, is it? It's just Swindon stuff. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing really there. Oh, this is funny. This is funny from Silverstone Red. There is no truth in the rumour that the county ground is being turned into woodland. Unfortunately, nor is it true that Harry McKirdy recently won Euro Millions and has invested 100 million in the club. It would appear that the purchase of Mo Salah to partner McKirdy up front was just idle speculation and possibly untrue. Well, that's another day giving you all the latest news about Swindon Town. Bet you can't wait until tomorrow. He's taking the piss there. It's like literally, like I was saying, like you're writing a story about something that's not gonna happen, like not interested. But it's the summer. What are you gonna do? You need to write a story. You gotta write a story, ain't you? Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow, Clem will deny that the tea lady has been told that she will have to use the tea bags twice, and that child have offered to give her a 20% rise if she will join them. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. Hold the front page, indeed. Hold the front page, everyone. Harry McKirdy has no interest. Millwall have no interest in him whatsoever. Moving on now to this story that broke today from millwallfc.co.uk. The Lionstore is closing early now. They were going to close it, I think they said at the end of June. They've decided to do it early because the shop is being taken over. What I mean by that, if you don't know, we signed a shirt sponsorship deal with Hummel. They're going to be making our new kits next season. They also somehow, it's in the story that I did at that time. They sort of have like a partnership with like a fulfillment company or something, and what they do is they run stores for them or something like that, and apparently they're coming in to run the Millwall Club shop. So all of the stuff in there will probably be Hummel, all of the clothing, either Millwall themed or not, I don't know, but apparently that's what's going to be happening. We'll have to wait and see. But so what they're doing is they're closing it for the whole of June. Now it's just a shop, the actual physical shop. It will reopen on July the 1st. Now, is that a date for the new kits? I think I read somewhere. Someone was saying on Twitter, what's happening with the new kit? When the new kit's coming out? And then someone said, well, that they can't come out until the deal with Macron has expired. And I believe that the deal, they said that was at the end of June. So we can't bring out the new kit if we wanted to, because technically we still have a deal with Macron until June the 30th. So July the 1st, which I believe is a Friday, may very well be the day when you will get the new kit announced, and maybe even on sale immediately as well. So let's have a read of this, see what's going on. The Lionstore is set to close from Wednesday the 1st of June. That's tomorrow or today by the time you're watching this. It's closed already. For the entirety of the month, the closure, which comes earlier than initially planned and communicated, is to allow additional time to help facilitate the transition to Hummel, our new kit manufacturer. Supporters will be able to purchase products online throughout June. You can visit our online store here. Please note that supporters must redeem any outstanding team card points by Friday the 17th of June. This can be done online during the purchase process. Indeed, if you're going to buy anything with your team card points, if you didn't know you have team card points, you probably do. Get your cards out, your old cards out if you checked them. Go online and try and put the code in, put your number in when you go and buy something. See what you got. I think you've got at least £10 on there. I think that's the starting process. If you're a season ticket holder, if you're a member, it might be £5. I'm not too sure. But yeah, you could have a free £5 to spend on the Millwall online store, and you don't even know about it. So you've got 3 weeks to do that, until the 17th of June, so crack on with that. Have a look, check it out. Because after that, the points, I assume, will not be valid, or they might not even carry on doing it anymore. I'm not too sure what's going to happen there. So, moving on now to another story from millfc.co.uk. Cycling for Jiggo. In loving memory of a true lion, Paul Jiggins, of course, sadly passed away several months ago. We recently had a charity game at the Den of 2 sets of supporters for him, and we now have a cycling event as well. Millwall Football Club unfortunately lost one of its own in March 2022 as we said our goodbyes to renowned football journalist Paul Jiggins, as well as a lifelong Lions fan. Jiggo contributed to Millwall's success on countless occasions, shining a light on the brilliant work of the Millwall Community Trust, and more recently becoming a host of the club's official podcast, Wall Talk. In his honour, Millwall CEO Steve Kavanagh and employees Max McClellan, Stuart White, and friends Bob, John, Nick, Richard and Stephen will be cycling from London to Brighton, 86km distance, on Saturday the 11th of June to raise funds for the British Art Foundation. Paul always managed to see the bright side of any tough situation, and we will be adopting that very attitude as we take on this challenging bike ride. You can donate to the British Art Foundation by clicking here. So yeah, very sad, and it's a testament to how well people think of a thought of Paul Jiggins, that they're doing all this stuff after his sad demise, and there you have it. And we're going to move on now to this. We're going to finish with this from news@den.co.uk. It's about Alfie Pavey and what the advice that he has for the youngsters who've been released this summer, like Jaden Davis and Sean O'Brien. So let's have a read. Ex-Millwall centre forward has strong advice for Lions youngsters who are being released. Former Millwall striker Alfie Pavey has urged the club's released youngsters not to give up and to go and sign somewhere to play 30 and 40 games. The Lions released their retained list this month, and under 23 Sean O'Brien, Junior Tenzia, Kai Grande, Dan Moss and Jaden Davis were not given new deals. Pavey, 26 now, was released by Millwall in the summer of 2017 after 8 substitute appearances for the club. The forward has since enjoyed a career in non-league football, playing for clubs including Dartford, Maidstone United and Havant and Waterlooville. Pavey scored 6 goals in 18 games on loan at National League Dover Athletic last season. He will leave Maidstone, who were promoted as National League South champions this summer. Pavey, who is currently doing a UEFA B coaching course, had advice for the youngsters leaving the Lions after this season. Just don't give up, Pavey told New Zealand. You feel like the world's coming down on you, but at the end of the day, you've just got to go back out there. At that age, it's not about money or having to pay bills. It's about trying to build a career. Just go and sign somewhere. Just go and play 30, 40 games in the season and do the best you can. Earn your stripes. There is nothing better than doing that and then trying to kick on from there. I had to do that at Dartford. I left Millwall and signed for Wellington for 2 weeks. It didn't work out. I had to leave. I went to Dartford and scored 25 goals and have had a career out in non-league. Definitely sign somewhere and go play games. And you can read a long interview with Alfie Pavey in this Thursday's Southwark News, including his Millwall debut at Wolves, Neil Harris's influence in the dressing room, his release from the club, and getting into trouble after drinking with Sid Nelson in New Cross. Yes, and yeah, I think you need to go to a club at a level where you will play and you will shine. And then once you do that, you've got to make a step up. Hopefully you can step up with the club by winning promotion and doing that, and then you step up a level, and then, or if not, just leave and go to another club higher up and just carry on there. And I mean, we've seen it now where a lot of players, when they get bombed out, they go abroad. They go to Sweden, They go to Iceland. They go to Ireland. Ireland is a summer league, so that is the possibility that you could play double bubble. You could play in some place in the winter and then play in Ireland in the summer. Just play all year round. One player who's done that recently, Chris, I don't know if you remember him, Chris Twardek. Do you remember him? Canadian lad, a young lad playing for Millwall under 23s. He went to Ireland, played some games there for a couple of different clubs, and then went to place in the Czech Republic, and then went to place in Polish top division, and then went back. He's now back in Ireland again. He's played a lot of games though. He's not sitting on the bench. He's playing. He's scoring goals, and that's it. He's a footballer, and it might not be the career you envisaged, but it's still a career. You're still a professional footballer, and maybe that's something to think about. Maybe if you can, maybe MLS. Can you? Is that something you can get into? College, maybe American college football. Get a scholarship out there. Go to uni over there and play for their college team. And I'm sure if you could do that, like they give out free scholarships, or they give out discounted scholarships where they'll pay for your education, and you return the favour by playing absolutely bloody brilliantly on the football pitch, because you're basically semi-pro. So that might be an avenue to look at. But like you said, don't give up. Just go where you're going to play. Don't go where like the closest to where you live or that kind of thing. Go where you're going to play, wherever that is. Scotland, Wales, Ireland, wherever. Just doss on someone's couch and play football. Do what you got to do to get noticed, and then make your way back up. I mean, plenty of players from Millwall have done that. Omar Beckles, remember him? Lyle Taylor went to Scotland, and he's worked his way back up. Had a pretty decent career as Lyle Taylor. So there you go. Alfie Pavey letting you know. And like I said, full interview in Thursday Southwark News from Alfie Pavey. And on that note, thank you for watching, and goodbye.